Alright, well, we're finally back with a little bit more long-form content. I know it's been a while. If you go back and take a look at one of the last shorts I put out, kind of explaining where we've been, what we've been doing. We've just been pretty busy, but today we're finally going to bring that 1967 Impala back home. Get it running, get it out, get a little plan together. I got a coat of parts that we got to go through and figure out what I need. I forget, it's been years since I've really even put a mind to it. But first, I'll tell a little bit of a backstory on it. So I bought this car back in 2015 as a non-running, basically rolling chassis with a rebuilt 327 in it and turbo 350 trans, and brought it home and just kind of went through all the parts and all the pieces that I had, tore the whole undercarriage apart, disassembled the whole front end, back end, rebushed everything, painted all the suspension components up, new springs, shocks, ball joints, had the rear end rebuilt. I got the engine bolted in the rest of the way, got it all plumbed up with the wiring, fuel source and all that stuff, got the transmission bolted in, got a drive shaft in it, made it so it could run and drive for the first time under its own power, and I think that was like back in 2019. And it's basically been sitting ever since. So starting today, I just want to get it home, get a plan together, and hopefully start tearing into it. So let's start out, get the C20 loaded up here, some of the pieces I need, and get it out and home. I know I need that, but not too much. Almost forgot, gotta make a quick trip to the DMV. Sure, why not? Alright, here we go. We'll bring it home. Alright, here she is. First time uncovered in a while. She's a little rough, but that'll change someday. Hopefully soon, right? Well, engine's still there. That's good. I know it always used to leak. Well, even that's up there yet. That's good. Full of nice fresh oil yet. Carburetor's new, that should be good. Probably should pull it all apart and check it out and make sure everything's fine, but you know what, we're just gonna throw the battery in it and hope it runs. Probably first get the battery out of that there Ranger. Hopefully that works. Well, the battery did fit. And the best thing about this battery, if you know, you know. Ready for cross country frickin' cruising now. Alright. Best thing about this car is if you do get critters in it, it don't really matter because there's no interior. That seat don't matter. Alright. Well, we got one light. idea how much gas is in it, but we only got like a 2-minute drive, so hopefully there's enough. Better yet, maybe we'll just dump a little in there to be safe. Everybody knows the deal on these things too. I gotta change that. They like to leak, I guess. Alright, well, got some gas in it. ATF is full. She's plated up. Let's see how bad this goes. Yep, that's safe. Probably should do this or I'm going to lose that forever. Brakes feel all right. Sucks not having any mirrors. Home sweet home. So the goal is eventually someday have this thing nice, shiny, black on black, beautiful car, but for right now I just want to get it, you know, just a hair more road legal than what it is. You know, just a little. And just get it functional and enjoyable. You know, kind of get these floors. I mean, they're kind of ugly now, but they're in there. That needs repaired. Get them painted up, get a carpet in, get the ceiling cleaned up. Toss a headliner in there. I do got sources for door panels and seats. This is actually a factory bucket or This is actually a factory bench seat, not buckets, so that means that the floor is a little bit different. Or at least ways it is in this one. Also should probably take the dash apart, get this all functional again. Wherever it sat for years must have been pretty freaking damp. It's actually originally a Missouri car, and I think it came out of Kansas before it came to Wisconsin. But it sat somewhere, it was horribly damp, and everything underneath there is just totally rusty and corroded. You know, the fuse box is completely smoked. That doesn't even transfer electricity at all. But I do have a complete and total, I think it's all-American auto wire plug-and-play harness. Comes with the modern fuse box with the flat maxi mini fuses or whatever. So that's got to go in. I do have a windshield. All that really needs around it is the channel cleaned up. And obviously it's got a headliner put in. I think that wraps around here, so that's got to be done before the windshield's put in. His back channel is, that ain't great. I think there might be some fiberglass repair in this corner, so we got to check that out. And the thing is, and it's just my opinion, and maybe others have the same opinion as well, you know, they really don't have to be perfect cars to enjoy them. Just get them, you know, flat black is fine. Just enjoying it, regardless of your drivetrain. If it's LS swap, big block, blown turbo, naturally aspirated, stock, whatever. As long as they're driving and functional, I think that's all that matters. Getting out and enjoying the vehicle, that's the funnest part about it. So let's get underneath the back end here and try to see what I can remember needs to be done. Alright, first and foremost under here, I do have a new gas tank. I don't know how, but it doesn't leak. I don't think there's much in it to begin with. But yeah, so everything under here was all rebushed and redone and repainted. Also want to finish the exhaust completely. I'm going to do a up over the axle and kind of exit in this area. It's just a couple of shorty glass backs, and I mean, it sounds cool, but at the same time it's too much. It's just way too loud. Also, these gas tank, I guess, saddles, whatever you want to call them, as you can tell, underneath they're all rotted out. Whoever had this car before me, actually before the people that I got it from, they put new trunk pans in it, but left all this other rotted crap in there. I don't know why that was, but the stuff is available. At least it was a few years ago when I looked, so hopefully it still is. So that's got to come out and get that all welded in. These rear quarters are, I mean, they were replaced, but I don't know what that dude was smoking, but this should be somewhere up in this region. The whole deal just hangs way too low. I mean, wow. Who the hell does that? But anyway, for now that'll probably stay. I just got to get it so the gas tank isn't going to fall out on the road and create an explosion. Now the front here, she's a little dirty, but everything was new. Springs, shocks. Did a full disc conversion front and rear. All new center link and tie rods. Everything was rebushed. Shame that even though everything was all painted up nice, it still had the flash rust. Stupid damn damp frickin' weather. Another thing that's probably going to go is this plastic over aluminum crimped together junk radiator. Probably do like a cold case, all aluminum in it. I have to touch everything up here again. Stupid rust. Rusty turbo 350 pan. I do have a cover for that bell housing too. Not sure how that got dented. That was a lot cleaner underneath it years ago before it all got damp. But Then again, I'm going to use this car. This ain't going to be a toss a mirror underneath it at the car show to see how shiny she is underneath. I'm gonna run the heck out of this car once it's finally tuned up and road legal. And as I said before, yep, it's just a stock 327 as far as I know. It was rebuilt and they put it in here. This will probably change, more than likely. It's going to work for now. It's going to be able to put it down the road and enjoy it, but eventually someday maybe 383 stroker, big block, maybe LS swap it, but just want to get her functional, and down the road we'll make it fun, real fun. The wiring, she's, you know, it ain't good. I don't think any of this even works. Yeah, carburetor is just the Edelbrock, I think it's 650 CFM, maybe. Yeah, I got to thinking I should have started doing YouTube videos when I bought this car and got it going. That was kind of a fun, cool process. But better late than never. So now, what I want to do is take a gander through these here boxes and see what parts I all still have for it. Here's kick panels. Correction, 600 CFM. Edelbrock. Oh, front marker lights up there. Some cities are kind of rare and hard to find, but maybe not. It's been a while since I actually looked at parts of this thing. The original backing plates for the drum brake setup. Got the armrest for the back inside there, the door. Oh, these are for the back. I remember I had a fitment issue with rear calipers. That means it doesn't have rear brakes. The other caliper heat riser flapper thingamajig. The other corner marker, which is in pretty good shape. Original drums, actually brand new. I could have left the factory drum setup on there. I would just rather have, you know, disc brakes. They stop a lot better. I mean, you know the deal. It's no secret. Glove compartment lid. Oh, that's kickdown cable or the detent or whatever package. I think this, if I remember right, it's just a bunch of random junk in here. I think that's heater duct for it. Don't know what that is. Armrest that's been reupholstered and pure good old-fashioned. Wheel spacers. I think the problem I was having there, and it'd all be solved with putting some bigger rims on it, but I think the caliper was hitting the rim just a little bit to where it wouldn't bolt up, or it would just drag on it. So I guess we'll have to get in there next video and see what we got to do to make that fit. Either redo the bracketry or grind a little off the caliper, I don't know what. Ashtray, heavily used. dome light, horn. Then again, all this stuff is just going to be speaker cover. So, well, that's what I got here. I guess that's kind of the introduction, part 1 to 67 Impala. I think what we're going to start with, obviously, is getting a decent exhaust on there, get these back brakes working, and then probably move to the inside, get the dashboard functional, get everything all cleaned up so we can get some headliner and windows in it. Get the rear gas tank situation, get as much welding done on it that I can before we go and throw that brand new wire harness in it. I had thought about trying to make functional what we have in here for wiring, but it is so freaking bad and so hacked up, and there ain't a whole lot of wiring in this car. It's pretty simple. So I think we're just going to do what cutting and fire making that's possible and get that out of the way before we throw the new harness in it. And also get it, stilled up a little bit better before I hate to throw a brand new harness in it and have it get all chewed up by critters. So, I guess that's the start to it. And, as always, thanks for watching. If you want to follow along and see how this build progresses, subscribe, like, all that stuff. And we'll hope to bring you some more content soon. Thanks again. See you later.